freedoms taken away, yes, that is a danger for everyone. And I think that that's something we should all be wary of. Anytime you have things like censorship with social media, anytime where we have things being taught, where one race is being told it is race like critical race theory, those are problems. Yeah, because the Nazis were famously not, the Nazis were censorious, but what were they censoring exactly? When they were book burning, I wonder if the books that they were burning were literally the same books that Marjory Taylor Green would like to burn as well. It's so funny when these people are like, yeah, censorship, that's Nazi Germany. And then they literally are like, trans and like gender should not be taught to children. You know who else thought that? Literally Nazis, dog. They literally burned a load of medical research in Germany about trans people. And let me tell you another thing about the modern Republican Party and how similar they are to the Nazis. Nazis had a take that you still hear all the time, which was cultural Bolshevism, okay? Cultural Bolshevism. That turned into cultural Marxism throughout time. Now, you might be familiar with the term cultural Marxism, or how the Frankfurt School is responsible for all of the degenerate mental rot that the Western civilizations are subjected to. The modern version of that basically is just Jordan Peterson telling you that feminists are ruining Western civilization. That's what the Nazis believed in. They believed that Jews got together and concocted an idea within like higher learning centers, institutions for higher education, to create mental rot, to create, you're ruining every online conservative talking point. Stop. I'm sorry. Nazis believed that Jews were secretly trying to degenerate Western society, or rather, Nazi Germany, and taint the pure way of thinking, the Aryan way of thinking that focused on classical arts and the good stuff, and that concepts like liberation for women or liberation for marginalized groups and equality for black people, things like that, were actually bad because they would ruin the beautiful folkish society that Hitler wanted to craft, a society for folk. That argument is exactly the same argument that conservatives make today, like exactly the same, with some of the words changed a little bit. Volk, V-O-L-K, the real Germans. It's exactly the same when conservatives say, oh, there's cultural Marxism in our institutions and it's causing brain rot amongst our youth that is degenerating the supremacy of Western civilization, which is a wonderful thing. That is no different than what the Nazis taught and what the Nazis believed in. It's just that they don't single out Jews anymore. That's it. That's the only difference. Anyway, anytime you have things like censorship with social media, anytime where we have things being taught where one race is being told that his race is like critical race theory, those are problems. Yeah, the Nazis were similar to the Democratic Party because they were teaching that, like, white people are racist towards Jews or anti-Semitic, and they shouldn't be anti-Semitic. That's why the Nazis were bad. Famously educating everybody on the fears, or on the toxic ideology rooted within anti-Semitism. These are things that we're seeing in policies coming out through the Democratic Party, and I think are dangerous for everyone, and that's why I'm against them. I'll never stop saying I'm very much on track, and never stop saying we have to save America and stop socialism. That's what Hitler said too. There is no veteran that signed up to serve in the military, and there's nobody that fought for our country because they wanted America to be a socialist country. They all did it because they want America to be a free country. No, most people that serve in the military literally fucking serve in the military beyond, like, family members that were already in the military because they're like, military families, but like they literally serve in the military so they can get social democratic benefits, like social safety nets that other countries that you would consider to be socialist would offer for free to its citizens unconditionally. So no, like, you're literally wrong about that. When motherfuckers are like, yeah, I served, I've sold my body to the American government and did unspeakable shit that fucked me up because I wanted to go to college for free, that's literally doing it for what you consider to be socialism. Okay? That's not socialism, but So she went there and she didn't understand anything.
The Fire Fauci Act will bring Dr. Fauci's salary down to zero and also will require the Senate to confirm someone to fill his position. You see, Dr. Fauci was not elected by the American people. He was not chosen to guide our economy. He was not chosen to rule over parents and their children's education.
That's literally what he was chosen to do. Okay? How are you a congressperson and don't understand that, like, the CDC literally has that power? The CDC absolutely has the fucking power for preventing massive pandemics from spreading, destroying our country. Their main responsibility and job is to literally rule over the country with an iron fist. They have more of a right to do that than the Supreme Court does, if we're going to be real about it. Okay? They literally have more of a right to do that. Even if they get rid of him, can't Biden just appoint whoever he wants? Is the plan here? I don't know. But to be fair, like, I don't even give a shit. Fire Fauci. Like, I'm done with him, dude. I'm done. I can go to the gym without a mask. I don't give a f. Fauci's fired and someone else gets in his place. Who cares?